Hey guys! So this week I am going to be talking about emotions, and that might sound uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable discussing how you feel at all the times, and that's okay. Something that I have struggled with for a really long time is judging myself for feeling how I feel about certain situations. A lot of the times if I was feeling down about something, I'd be like, oh, you should feel better about it. It's been this long, or this person feels this way about it, like you should be over it too, or people are dealing with this, like that's way worse than what you're dealing with, like you should feel better about this. So kind of like judging myself and knocking myself down when I'm already down. When I started CBT and DBT therapy, a lot of the times, I'm sure you guys have heard of it, mindfulness, meditation, that kind of stuff, that's super popular right now. We used to do that in class as a group, and the teacher would always say, like, let your thoughts pass in and out, pass through, and don't judge them. But I didn't really know what she meant by don't judge them. So I don't know, I just like did the activity and was like, whatever, okay. Like I couldn't tell if I was doing it right or not, but I did it with the class. And probably wasn't until about a year ago that I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember just being at home and feeling like super upset about something or super stressed out. And I was just like judging myself, and I was fighting the feeling of like feeling anxious and stressed about it. And I was just fighting it and fighting it. And I was like, okay, why don't we do the opposite of what we usually do? Why don't I literally just sit down and like let myself feel shitty? I don't have anything to do that day. This is so much more important. So I don't know, I must have went and laid on the couch or on my bed, and I just let myself sit with how I feel. And I just was like, okay, you feel like shitty about this, that's okay, just let yourself like feel it out. And I did, and then it was weird because I actually felt like better about the situation after I did that. And I was like, whoa, like did I just like discover something that like I didn't know before? And that's when it kind of clicked. That's what my teacher was trying to teach us in our CBT and DBT class, was just let yourself feel how you feel without judging yourself. It's okay to feel how you feel. And I really learned that everyone has different experiences in life, and that's why they feel certain ways about things, and that's why you feel differently, because everyone has had different experiences. Some people don't react a certain way and you might react a certain way, or vice versa, and it just kind of is what it is. Doesn't matter how much time has passed or how little time has passed, if you're over something, if you're not over something, if it still upsets you, if someone says something to you and it upsets you, that's totally okay. Everyone is different, and that's really what I've learned. And like I said, I learned, instead of fighting how I feel and judging myself for how I feel, I actually felt better by just saying, screw it, I still feel this way, I'm still upset about this, I'm okay with this. And yeah, I don't know, it just led me to like feeling better about certain situations, even with like good emotions like joy or excitement. A lot of the times I feel like you're excited about something, or at least this happens to me, where I'll get excited about something and I'm like, wait, like don't get too excited because you might ruin it or you might jinx it. And that's not a good thing either. If you feel excited about something or you feel happy about something, you should feel that way. Yeah, don't judge yourself for anything. If I do ever have days where I need to just like lay there and like for like half hour, an hour, whatever, let myself feel something, of course, you guys have heard of, like I said, meditation, mindfulness. I listed the apps a couple videos ago that you can use. And of course, everyone knows this also, it's pretty common now, like breathing is super important, like deep breaths in and out really help. I also use mindfulness in like 2 different ways. I don't know if this is correct or not, but either if I'm trying to be mindful, I have a really hard time doing this. Like I can be in the middle of a conversation with someone and then like, I don't know, my thoughts just like wander off. So I have to like refocus myself, or literally ask my friend like, hey, can you repeat that simplest thing that you just said? Because I just like, I don't know where my mind went. But so either I'll lay there and try to think about nothing, and when I catch myself thinking about something, I'll like be like, okay, like back to like the moment, just think about like where you are right now. Or as I talked about earlier, if I feel upset about something, I'll just let all my thoughts like pass in and out and let myself feel it. So that's kind of like the 2 different ways that I use it a lot of the times. And yes, the deep breaths, that you've definitely heard of already. Everyone talks about breathing. One thing that I learned in CBT and DBT when it came to meditation and mindfulness was cold water. So I didn't know anything about this, and hopefully this is new for you guys and you take something from my video. But splashing cold water on your face actually calms you down. So I had to Google it. So what it does is it actually slows your heart rate, so you feel more calm. And when I Googled it, it said that it also releases norepinephrine, but then I'm pretty sure norepinephrine increases your heart rate. So I was kind of contradictory and confused. But nonetheless, if you try this, I'm not kidding you, it worked. Norepinephrine also, I guess, has a calming effect for the body. I should know that because I study this stuff, but I don't. I need to look more into that as a psych student. Yeah, so norepinephrine has a calming effect on the body, and for anyone who's into sports, they know that ice baths are good for muscle recovery. I also didn't know this, but I read that it actually helps with like treatment and depression, which is pretty cool. Like I said, it calms the body, but it also leaves the body feeling more concentrated and alert, which I definitely could see that. Like feeling that after I've used cold water. A lot of times I'll just like splash it on my face a couple times, or I'll take like a cloth and I'll put it under cold water and just like rest it on my face for like a bit. And also I like my showers like scalding hot. So what I do after my hot shower is I will turn the water to cold, and then I will just let the cold water run over my body because it's just good for your body, slows your heart rate, keeps you calm. So sometimes I'll do that just like daily after like a hot shower. So yeah, to sum everything up, because I probably jumped all over the place a little bit, it's okay to feel how you feel. Everyone has different experiences that shape how they feel, how they react to different situations. So it's totally okay, no matter how much time has passed or how little time has passed. It's totally okay to feel how you feel. That's super important to take away from this. Secondly, things that have helped with this: mindfulness, meditation, breathing exercises, cold water. So yeah, try those things out. I'm sure everyone's tried breathing and mindfulness, but definitely try the cold water trick. It's awesome. It's definitely done wonders for me. So yeah, those are all the tips I have. Hopefully you guys took something from my video, and I'll see you next week. Bye.